Left, right. Turn. Attention! Go and find him for me. Examine every face in Ballykinlar if you have to. Dismissed! Bloody hell.
Between 1920 and 1921, many Irishmen were interred in British army camps. These men were held without trial and with no idea when or if they might be released. The most notorious camp was Ballykinlar in County Down. Fractured, a family, a nation, a dream.
Captain Colgan, sir.
Sean, they caught you too.
A month back. I heard you were here only yesterday. What was that all about?
The parade?
Yeah.
They're looking for Aidan Corrie again. You know that boy that was part of Colin's squad on Bloody Sunday?
But we have a decoy. They don't even know what Corrie looks like.
They had eyes on him.
They did? Where?
Remember they took over Hut 31 as a post office a few days ago?
Yeah.
Well, did you notice the windows as we passed?
They've painted them white.
They did. But they left a few gaps here and there, about the width of a pair of eyes.
Had they men in there?
I believe so. British intelligence travelled up from Dublin, I heard. Apparently they have a photograph of Corrie.
Damn.
I won't let what happened to Whelan happen to Corrie. That's for sure.
I know you won't, sir. I can't stop thinking about that poor bugger. He was so sure he was being released.
I tried to tell him it was a trap. At least we know now.
Yeah. Do you think they identified Corrie today?
I wouldn't think so. They would have taken him if they had.
That's true. Where was he in line, anyway?
Right before me.
What?
They know I'm the camp commandant, so they know I have a responsibility to hide him. Once they saw me, they looked everywhere else but where I was standing.
Hiding in plain sight.
That's it.
You're a cute hooer, all right.
That's Commandant Cute Whore to you, Barry.
Good morning, all.
Sergeant Major Williams. Sergeant Love. And how are you both this fine morning?
We are very well indeed, Colgan. Very well.
We are very well indeed.
I presume you had your breakfast. Or would you care for some of our culinary delights?
Oh, no, thanks. I had a wonderful breakfast already. One of your Ulster fries, I believe they're called. Very delicious. You're rather fond of your pigs, aren't you?
Well, I suppose we are if we can afford it. But in general, we're not too fond of anything that squeals.
Quite. Speaking of squealing, we're still looking for your fellow Corrie. You haven't seen him this morning, have you?
What does he look like?
All right. I know you don't exactly trust me, and I can understand that, what with you in your position and me in my position, but I can assure you he will be treated with the utmost respect. We have the papers directly from the Phoenix Park in Dublin. He's due for release. I really don't understand why he's hiding here.
Due for release?
Yes, immediately.
Same as Whelan?
Yes, Whelan was released from here.
Released from here, all right. Into the bloody hands of an execution party?
I really don't think that's true. I'm certainly not aware of anything like that happening.
No, of course you're not. Their hands are clean, aren't they?
I wasn't talking to you, Barry. Look, Colgan, I know you've had some japes with us over the last few weeks, swapping other fellows in for Corrie, but it really doesn't make any sense. The real Corrie doesn't get his long overdue freedom, and the shams you sent out in his place are just going back to another camp. I really wish you'd all see sense in this. We want to send him home to his family. Don't you wish you could be back home with your families? Well, he's one of the lucky ones. We want to send him home.
Yeah, in a coffin.
Anyone here believe this man? There's your answer, sir.
I see. I'm sorry about this, Colgan. I really am. I am now forced to take further action.
Sergeant Love, I've a dispatch for you.
All right, hurry up with it.
That one is for Mick Collins in GHQ, about the G-men from Dublin hunting Corrie. The other is your usual cover. A lovely letter from one of the men about his fun time in here. Sean might write one next time, eh?
Be honoured, sir. I haven't so far as my mother has a tendency to overreact.
Just keep it all very nice, with a minor complaint here and there. Love, you all right with that?
I'll sort it out for you.
Oh, thanks, love.
Stop it.
Sergeant Love. Did you ever think of changing your name? Doesn't sound very menacing for the army.
Would you prefer if I was called Churchill?
He's some fella. Fair play to him. That's a dangerous game, being a courier like that.
He's a good lad, all right. Never accepted so much as a penny for all he's done for us. He's a good heart.
Tell us, though, how does he get the dispatches out of the camp?
The man is a genius. He's been held up by the RIC a few times on his way home to Castlewellan, and twice he was taken to the barracks and stripped. Never a thing found.
So how does he do it?
Do you know Jack Fitzgerald?
From Newbridge? Over in the workshop?
That's him. Well, Love has 2 pairs of boots, and when he leaves one in to be repaired, Jack sews the dispatches under the sole of the boot so they won't be found.
Sews them in?
He swaps the boots when he gets home, and a local IRA man in Castlewellan takes out the dispatch and sews it back up again.
Brilliant.
He'd be court-martialed and shot if he was caught.
Fair play to him is all I can say.
True Irishman. Down to his soul.
Maybe Love is a good name for him after all. Oh, here's the heavies. Williams is back with Got Me, and Little is with them, and some high-ranked officer. They mean business, Colgan.
Williams, we meet again. And Little, how are you? I don't believe I've had the pleasure of...
On your feet, Paddy.
I think you mean to say on your feet, Commandant Colgan.
I'll say what I want to say. Got me? And anyway, that's your name, innit, Colgan? Patrick. So I'll say it again. On your feet, Paddy.
I'd really rather you didn't push a button under my chin, Mr. Got Me.
You watch it, sonny boy. Got me? You play the game with me, and I'll play the game with you. Got me? The rest of you, op it. Go on. Get out. On the double.
I'm not leaving. Commandant Colgan needs a witness.
You better.
I better what? I better what? Paddy? I better...
Stop that this instant. I am Major General Cameron. Out with you.
I will not.
I'll be all right, Sean. Wait outside.
I will, sir. Right outside, sir.
That's better. Now, I understand from my men, Mr. Colgan, that you are responsible for hiding the fugitive Corrie from us?
That's right, he is Major General Cameron, sir.
Little?
Yes, sir.
How long has this been going on?
Well, sir, it's probably a few months.
A few months?
Yes, sir.
Damn it, man. You've 1,000 men held prisoner here, and you haven't been able to find one of them in all this time?
Well, sir, Commandant Colgan hasn't exactly trusted us to give him safe passage to Corrie.
You call him Commandant? You recognise his rank as IRA?
No, sir, not at all. It's just the organisation of the camp prisoners, sir. It's easier for them and for us if they have a hierarchy. That way we know who to go to when we need something done.
But you haven't got something done, have you, Williams? Have you, Little? You haven't got Corrie.
No, sir.
Sounds like you've been here too long, going soft on the prisoners. I did well to replace you, Little.
If I may say so, sir, Lieutenant Colonel Little has
Don't
always...
you speak unless you are spoken to, Paddy. Got me? You got me, Paddy?
Stand down.
Yes, sir.
So, Colgan. Little here calls you the Commandant, does he?
The prisoners here elected me to be their commandant, sir, to represent them. Lieutenant Colonel Little here respected their decision, and it allows us to work together, so my men are well looked after.
Commandant to Commandant, eh?
If you wish, sir.
Equal to equal.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say...
I see you've a cosy little arrangement here. Your men, you say? I thought all prisoners were our men. Are they not, Little?
Yes, sir.
To do with as we wish.
Well, within reason, of course.
Within reason? This is war, man, God damn it. Is it reasonable to ask for a little cooperation when we're at war with these insurgents?
Of course, sir.
Have you interrogated this man?
We questioned him several times and...
Have you interrogated him?
He was kept in solitary for about a month. No, sir, we haven't interrogated him.
Well then, I think we know where to start, don't we? Sergeant Williams,
Yes, sir?
can you summarise the various attempts this man has made to conceal the whereabouts of the Corrie fellow we're after?
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. I believe the first time I requested the whereabouts of Aidan Corrie, he asked me why I wanted him. I explained to him that he was to be released and gave him my word of honour on this.
Released? Lucky fellow.
Indeed, sir. He took my word and gave Corrie up to us. Unfortunately for this fellow, he was not Corrie, but rather some unfortunate by the name of Slowey from Drogheda. Of course, it took the auxiliaries quite a lot of time and, effort in the bowels of Dublin Castle to find that out.
Yes, I've heard about their effort.
He swore he was Corrie the whole time, and it was only because an RIC man from Drogheda recognised him that we knew it was Slowey. Could have saved him a lot of beatings and water torture if we'd known earlier. So we asked again, and another man was given up, but eventually he turned out to be a fahy from Galway, after some more persuasion, of course, and then another, and another.
Rather noble of them, don't you think?
Yes, sir. I do think that. And now I also understand the worth of a British Army officer's word. I'm not sure if you're aware, sir, but I think you'll find that news of what happens in here has a way of getting to the press in England. I would imagine it wouldn't be pleasant for all of your high and mighty friends and families to read about how noble your present tactics are and what you just confirmed to me happens in Dublin Castle.
Just say the word, sir. Say the word.
And before you set your rabid dog on me, and release me too, it's also worth knowing that there are 990 other Corries in this camp, and every one of them is loyal to a man.
I see. Right. Well, we've tried threatening you, and they were just threats, you understand, and what Williams said about the castle was just a ruse, not at all true. But I can see that you are a man of honour. I respect that. A lot more than I respect some of the other cretins here. Look here, I see no reason to hide the truth from you. The thing is, I'm being made a damn fool of in the eyes of my superiors. I have 1,000 men here in Ballykinlar, and I can identify every bloody one of them but prisoner Corrie. I promise you now, sir, and I give you my word of absolute honour as a senior officer in the British Army, if you produce Corrie, I guarantee he will not be taken away and harmed.
I do know which one is truly Corrie, sir.
Excellent.
But I will not find him for you. I am a man of honour, sir. But how can I trust the word of any British officer anymore, when I'd already heard from outside what happened to those poor men who went as Corrie? You just confirmed it.
Oh, damn you!
If you want, sir,
Don't
I can...
touch him! Lock him in solitary for the rest of the week. Standard terms. Nothing else, you understand?
Yes, sir. Got you, sir.
There's no need to be so bloody rough.
Get your hands off of him. Commandant Colgan. Sir, what's
It's
happened?
okay, Sean. I'm off to solitary. Tell the lads where I am and why.
I will.
And write to your poor mother, for God's sake.
Get your hands off him. Get your hands off him.
And take that savage down too.
Oh, I'll be proud to go. Proud! Be proud to go.
We'll see how proud you'll be after a fortnight. Take him away.
Get your hands off me. Let go of me. I swear to God. Get off me.
Fractured is a Down at Heel production. All episodes were written by Joe Bergen, Brendan Farrell, Claire Joyce and Martina Reilly. Sound engineer is Brendan Farrell. Fractured is supported by Kildare County Council through a bursary from Creative Ireland. It is also supported by the County Kildare Decade of Commemorations programme and the Department of Tourism, Culture, Arts, Gaeltacht, Sport and Media under the Decade of Centenaries 2012 to 2023 initiative.